How do we integrate AI effectively and strategically? And that's where the real challenge begins. The feeling that you must do something with AI can lead to some seriously bad decisions. Remember that stat? Something like 97% of CEOs plan to integrate AI, but only 1.7% actually feel prepared. That's a recipe for disaster. Everyone is talking about AI, but practical guidance on implementation? That's where the gap is. So let's cut through the hype. Instead of chasing every shiny new AI tool, let's get back to basics. What problem are we trying to solve with localization? Is it about speed, quality, consistency, automating tedious manual tasks? AI isn't a magic wand. It's a tool, and like any tool, you need to know what you're using it for. If AI isn't tied to clear business goals, it's just another expensive experiment with no measurable ROI. Let's talk about where AI can actually make a difference. One big area: linguistic quality assurance. AI can be a huge time saver, checking terminology consistency, flagging potential errors, and even analyzing for inclusive language. That means less time spent on manual review and more time focusing on the high-value creative aspects of localization. And then there's the pre-translation phase. Imagine AI handling content tagging and file segmentation, cutting down on tedious prep work. That alone can streamline the workflow in a major way. AI can even be trained on glossaries and style guides, enforcing consistency across all content. No more situations where one translator in one country uses a different term than another. AI keeps everything aligned. Of course, machine translation has come a long way too. Deep learning-based models and tools like Google AutoML are becoming more sophisticated. But the challenge is knowing which tool fits which use case. Do you need something great for technical documentation? Or a tool that excels in marketing localization? The key is always starting with the problem you need to solve, then finding the right AI tool for that specific challenge. And then there's generative AI, things like ChatGPT and its competitors. This is where things get even more interesting. AI can assist with content creation and adaptation, potentially helping to generate creative translations for marketing slogans or adapting website copy for different cultural audiences. It's still early days, but the potential is exciting. Of course, the big question always comes up: is AI going to replace human translators? That fear is completely understandable, but the reality is more nuanced. AI and humans each have their strengths, and the best results come from combining them. This is where the concept of human in the loop becomes crucial. AI can handle repetitive tasks and heavy lifting, but humans bring nuance, cultural sensitivity, and creative finesse, things AI still can't truly replicate. Think of AI as a supercharged assistant. One common approach is AI pre-translation, followed by human post-editing. The AI generates a first draft quickly, and then a human linguist refines it, ensuring it's natural and culturally appropriate. That's especially useful for large volumes of content with tight deadlines. But relying too much on AI-generated drafts without human oversight? That can lead to a decline in quality over time. AI isn't a set-it-and-forget-it solution. It requires ongoing collaboration, training, and feedback to improve over time. Another powerful way to use AI is for generating insights that human experts validate. AI can analyze translations for potential biases, flag areas that need extra cultural attention, and act like an intelligent editor, pointing out possible issues while leaving the final decision to human judgment. So how do you actually measure whether AI is working in localization? You can't just assume it's making things better because it's new technology. Measurement needs to be part of the strategy from the start. There are three key areas to focus on: efficiency, quality, and engagement. Efficiency is all about tracking time saved, reductions in manual workload, and faster turnaround times. If AI is handling LQA, how much time is it saving human reviewers? If AI is assisting with pre-translation, are you getting those initial drafts faster? Quality is measured by accuracy rates, consistency scores, and the number of human corrections needed. If AI is involved in machine translation, how much human intervention is required to get it up to standard? Is AI adhering to terminology guidelines correctly? And then there's engagement, measuring whether AI-driven localization is actually making a difference for users. Are they responding positively to localized content? Are you seeing better retention rates in different regions? AI isn't just about efficiency. It should enhance the overall user experience. With all of this in mind, what does the future of AI in localization look like? It's evolving rapidly, and while the possibilities are exciting, we also need to think about the ethical considerations. AI decisions must be explainable. Can we trace its logic and ensure it's not perpetuating biases? That's especially critical for localization, where cultural sensitivity is non-negotiable. If AI is helping create culturally relevant content, it has to be free of harmful stereotypes and bad data. And then there's data privacy. Localization often involves handling sensitive personal information, so ethical data handling and security aren't optional, they're essential. Of course, another major concern is AI's impact on jobs. As AI automates more tasks, some roles will inevitably change. But instead of fearing AI, the focus should be on upskilling. Localization professionals need to develop skills that complement AI, like data analysis, quality control, and cultural consulting. AI isn't about replacing humans, it's about evolving the nature of the work we do. So, if you're just starting to explore AI in localization, the best advice? Don't be afraid to experiment, but do so with a clear purpose. Start small, focus on a specific problem, and choose the right tool for the job.